Okay, so I got a 2019 Silverado 2500 with the L5P Duramax. This mass air pressure sensor tends to clog up on them, evidently, reading on the forums. Mine seems to have never been removed. And we are at nearly 92,000 miles on this thing. $91,500. It's not running bad or anything, it's just I want to see how clogged up this thing is. People have been having issues online, so we're gonna need a 10mm to take that off. I'm also gonna just go ahead and change this cabin air filter and clean this mass airflow sensor as well. So let's see what it looks like after 92,000 miles. 91. All right, apparently some people have had it have an engine code thrown if you don't disconnect the batteries. So I'm gonna disconnect the negative here and negative here, both with a 10mm to get it started. Okay, so once your negatives are pulled off of your batteries, there and there, you're gonna go to this white tab here and you're gonna pull it back, and then you're gonna push down on this. And when you do, you're gonna see a little tab pull apart in there, and ouch, and then it's gonna come off. Now we're gonna take our 10mm and pull that. All right, now that we pulled that, we're gonna pull this sensor. Now I believe this has never been pulled because it had the pink line still on it before I started jacking with this. So we'll see how bad after 91,000 miles. I'm just gonna kind of rotate a little bit to kind of free it. And it should pull straight out. There we go, it's coming. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm not even videoing it. Look at that. Just sooted up. Crap went everywhere. Look at that. Oh, well, non-deleted, so that's what I get. All factory emissions, good stuff. Okay, so you can clean it with some of this stuff or some kind of electronic cleaner, but I went ahead and bought one. I mean, look at this, like, so that's what it should look like. Oh, let me get a good, there we go. So it should look like, and this is just completely sooted up. I've seen them sooted up online after like 15,000 miles, but that's terrible. And like I said, when I took it out, a lot of that just fell right out of there. So I'm gonna put this sucker back in, and I can't believe it was running good. I mean, that's amazing. Here it is on a schematic. Guy at the parts store had a hard time finding it. Right there, number 15. So it goes right kind of on top of that. I guess that's the EGR. Okay, got my new sensor put in, 10mm back in. Now let's put the plug back on. Push that on good. Then make sure you push this tab back in. Look at that. All right, let's connect the batteries. Okay, so I went ahead and took apart the intake to get this filter out. It's really not that bad, but I've cleaned the mass airflow sensor before, but this is kind of show you. I spray that cleaner in there and you can see that kind of red glow a little better. So it had just a little bit of dirt on it. But it just takes a 5/16 to get this out, or Phillips. All right, so just took it for a test drive. It actually feels like it's running better than it was before. It's hard to tell. I just kind of went down the street and revved it up a little bit. I'll be going on a long trip here this weekend. I may just see kind of what the mile per gallon is and post that on here as well. All right, thank y'all for watching. Comment if you have any questions.